Yeah, back to the bee boxes. Yeah. That's 45 on that. Better tighten that up. Shut that in. You can see how it all works. I gotta clean this out here anyway after building that. I'll do the back side. Should look pretty good. Got one deep down there. This one we put a hole in it. I already waxed that. This is the second. I'm not going to put a hole in that. There's the top. I got one more to go in here if I want to. Built a couple of these so far. I got 3 done. Made these too, so these I made. The bottoms I made. This I had some extras of these, so. Here's a restored one. Now these here are from the 50s and 60s. I got from a buddy's dad, owns a farm. But I fixed it up pretty good enough. This one's missing a chunk, but I was able to get a staple in there and that holds it. Good. got these custom handles here. What I'm doing on a Friday night. Should work pretty good. This is what you get out of that. Oh yeah. Got an old top. Here's an old top. Real old. Probably still look good on there. See if it fits first anyway. Oh yeah. Snug right on there. So my idea is, I got some ideas for that. Probably gonna use some wax, 6 bead in here, some natural honey wax. Probably do this. So I just cut these out. Haven't really fit them on there yet. See how they actually look, but not too shabby. Good idea. Think I like it. Log cabin beehive. First one I built. We'll have to see how the bees like it. And I did all these on wax. These are all natural beeswax. All these corners, the handles, pretty much melted honeybee wax all over them. Hello, everybody having a good Friday? Probably Saturday now, huh? I know what time it is. What I do out of boredom, I cannot be bored. I have to do something, so. To do something. I don't care if it's cleaning up my messes. My messes to stocking wood in the fire. It doesn't matter. I got to be doing something. So here's the front view. This looks all right. So I have like, total hours into this. I'm thinking around, we'll say 5 hours total into everything. Maybe 6. I'll be right back. I use a can. All right, so kind of got to find some kind of, well, I got beeswax to put these on. I was almost thinking if I should do a bee to, got to be safe. Oh, what do I got left, I should say. Yep. Gotta make sure I ain't got nothing open already, because then I always do that. I'll grab a tube of something. Forget I already have one open. Then I got twice as much material out. Get a load of that. This thing Very old gun. One of my favorite ones, but I think it's starting to take a crap on me here. Oh, it's starting to work. Must just be cold. Okay. Yeah, it's a little chilly. Sitting up on that shelf. So we'll do that. I'm just going to box it right in because this is going to be part of it anyway. This is the not so fun part. If you ask me, that's a good workout. I don't think my gun's quite working right. But you get a good workout, and hopefully it doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna do one more little thin coat up here on top. That way it turns out hopefully how I plan on. But this is gonna definitely make a pretty good transformation, I think. Once we get that on there, I gotta have gun in hand. Gotta save the little bees. So I do have 5 other boxes, but this is my first actual log looking beehive. Here we go. Now, if this goes as planned, I think we should be doing all right. I'm gonna put this on here. A little messy for me there. And I think I'm gonna go about right there. Okay, we got one. Oh shoot. Oh, right there, eh? Shoot already. Okay. I love this stuff. think I should have burned that first, but I think I'll still burn this. I think that'll look good. Put a little burn on it with. It starts on fire. I got a bucket of water right there. I think I do. I just wanted to see what it looks like. You see that in the camera? I wonder. Yeah. A little extra. That's right. Yeah, I'll burn the ends a little here. That'll actually help with weather too, I guess. So, there's one. I'm going to side on. That's a good idea. I think we'll do it this way. Still have to do the underside on this one, but I'll get it later. I don't want to burn my hairs off either, so. That should be good. That. Wind up over there. Okay, that'll be our next one. We got our other side. Okay. Oh, good. There, now all of them are done. Good and burn. Now we got to continue the fun stuff. Okay. I'll hit these staple holes. I'm gonna actually, these are kind of, they're permanent, but I'm gonna drill, pre-drill at least two. Maybe I'll just do three, and then I'll plug them with wax, natural beeswax. So it will have actually some anchors all the way around. Right, Beth. Okay, so up to the next here. Okay, so you can kind of see. Yeah. Not sure what happened. Blues on deck. 50 cents a pop. Oh, 50 cents a soda. Where do you live? Sodas are like $2.99 for a 12 ounce. Yeah, this one's ready to go. See if this will work. Guys, I messed up almost. I really did. We're still good though. Here we go. Okay, get that. Look at that 45 right there. Can you guys see it? That's a nice 45. It just is. Okay, now I'm going to line this up. I'm thinking it's right there. Don't have to be perfect, but it looks pretty dang close. Okay, like that. Oh, just it now. Oh, you guys see that coming along? I can't wait to spin it around and see the full process there. Okay. Takes the longest is gluing that. Trying to get it right. Pretty close to where I don't have to sand anything extra or anything. You know how that can be. I don't know which is worse, anti-seize or glue. Another napkin. All right, we're ready to glue the back side. Yeah, because it doesn't matter which side we do. There's the old original top. This is what she's gonna look like. See what I mean? Okay, so I know I want that there. Get a little glue here. Get in that corner. Oh, see, I almost did that again. I gotta stop doing that. Little squish. There it is. Okay. Hope I'm not out of stable. Nope. More napkin. This one's gonna take quite a bit. What's everybody up to on the Saturday night? I'm just gonna clean this mess off here instead of making more messes. This is basically hobby. My first log cabin, log cabin bee house. I can't afford a log cabin, so I'll build one for the bees. I can build it myself, but still money. All right, so there's another one. That's looking pretty good. We'll do that to the rest of them for now. We got one more to do. Maybe if I can get it sinking heavier. Last one. So I'm at about a half a tube now. Not too bad considering the off-four side on this. A little over here. Fill that in. Fill this in a little. Do a little zigzag here. This thing's really old. The hive and my gun. Well, I should say the hive lid. All the rest is new. But leftover lumber, actually, it was all getting pitched in the dumpster. The remodel job I was doing for a guy. So I took a lot of it home and saved it. It was all good tongue and groove pine. Half log at that. Some people like to throw that stuff away. This is what I made out of it. All right. 6 hours in total time. Here's the real deal if it's going to actually fit. We got a little bit of a gap here. Not too bad. That's okay. We'll fill that in with a wax. So that's how it's going to be. That's how it is. Out of bullet. And I gotta grab bigger bullets. I think I ran out right there. Okay, now we can lock our corners in. There we go. See what we can do here. I can tamper. There we go. It'll get wax over it anyway, so. Good old fingers, nothing better. This is like the worst part though. I always gotta use my finger instead of wiping it with a napkin. I don't know why. Now, see if she's warm. Yeah. Now I believe there's our old lid. Oh. Oh, I got this is good. Look at that, guys. Yeah. Now I'll let that glue set up overnight. Yeah, that fits really good. Like, really good. It almost tightens as you do that. So that's super good. Airtight. No mouse or anything can get under there. Oh yeah. Now we'll spin it around. Guys, that's looking better than I honestly thought it would. I was almost afraid to, well, wasn't really afraid, but you know, sometimes you never know how it turns out. That looks good. We gotta finish that one, remember? We'll burn that. It's almost on fire. Now we can bang these corners here. That one we already did, so we got. Well, trying to keep my mind busy too, because I actually lost a pretty good friend today, this morning actually. So just trying to keep my mind clear. And so now this is permanent here. This is the old top to a different old hive that I had, and there's a new lid for the new box. Old bird turd still in there. So yeah, basically that's how it fits if we were to do this, which these will fit in here. I made these little slats here to hold the frames in place. Those will sit in like that. Here's the old refurbished one. It's got a new piece here with a new foundation, and this is like literally from the 40s, 50s, 60s. My buddy's dad did bees. This one's an original. I just spot welded it with honey welds to hold that old frame together because it was getting pretty old. But she's pretty good now. Honey is amazing how strong that. It's like glue. Heat it up and do little welds on there. Kind of cool. But if we were to do that, let's see how it fits on this one. Still fits on there. Not as nice as the other one, but it fits. Yep. Still. That's all right. It still fits nice. So that would fit on the inside here is where that's going. there you guys have it. Here's a layer there. Another. There's another one here too. That's all coated in beeswax, all the corners, which I'll do wax on these too, but now let's see if we turn it down, how it goes back. You got it there. Just like that, and then you're left at the bottom, which I basically built this out of an old crate, just a piece of old crate. I put a piece of plywood in the center, built a raise for the bottom of the bee box, so that way they have a little room to come out through the front hole here, which I made this removable. Always nail those on because raccoons will want to try to get into your hive. Like that, that fits right in nice. And then I'll put the deep frames in here, which I don't have right now. I'm probably going to order some and then build some. Like that, and then we'll put more frames in here. Basically, these, but the deeper frames. So they'll sit the same, just like that. And then we'll have our mediums in there. We'll fill those all up. I think 10 of them it should take. And then we can add another. How's it going? Pretty good. And then we'll add another 10 in there. Oh, yeah, here. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Little snack pack there. Check it out. We'll show them one of those. Good. Yeah. Well, there you have it, guys. You can kind of see it. The lighting's not the greatest in here, but oops, just frames. Not supposed to tilt it, but I don't know, maybe people might want to buy these things, huh? kind of different than the average bee box. This one will be for my personal needs, but I might design the handles a little up higher next time or something. That's funny. Next, ouch, son of a bitch. We're done with those. How's that bee box looking at camera?
Looks like a bee box.
Let's see.
There's still a couple bags in there.
Hello, everybody. Done with a hammer. I think I'm ready to start building frames.
I'm ready to smoke a joint.
But, those are nice. All ready for the split bend. There those. See how it fits with that. Good, glad to see that piece goes in there. Good, one piece of lumber left. Yeah, they got black too. These are the templates here. So I'll be making for the longer ones. And these of course will fit. That's a really tight fit. Really tight, so I better wait until I'm ready. Yeah, so that'll be tomorrow probably. Maybe next week. And I gotta order more bee foundations also. Basically, about as far as I can get. I can do the bottom here. There. This will look a little better. Just dribble a little, that's pretty much set now. Maybe I'll do a little wax on here. Show you what I mean. Piece of natural honeybee wax. I'm gonna fill all the staple holes in. Basically it. Very messy, sticky job, but it's kind of fun. There we go. Right in them holes there like that. Pretty small. Need more wax. The darker stuff gives it more of a nicer dark look, so I kind of run with that. Too much honey. Holy. Wait. Hot, 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 hot. That should be good. Dumbest thing to do would be the torch right now with hand sanitizer. It really light me up. Alright, so now clean this mess up. There we go. That's good and sealed now. I'll probably do it one more time. Just go over the main holes, make sure they're weatherproof. That should be good. Natural wax on the. I'll go over the whole thing one more time and wipe wax all over. I think that should do it. Make the bees happy. Redneck beehive. I better torch that little end there. That'll help that honey and all that glue cure. No splinters, so that's good. Feels nice and smooth. I like it. Of course, we gotta do down here in the bottoms. Yeah, I gotta fill the corners up. Tomorrow is another day. That little guy has been good to me for a lot of years. Gotta take care of those tools. Buy one good one and take care of it. It'll last you a lifetime. Try to stay away from that Harbor Freight crap. But some of it's all right. I just try not to support foreign countries too much. But sometimes you got to. Not that you want to. It's the only choice sometimes. Unfortunately, kind of like these things. Yep. That's the only downfall. I didn't read the small print. But I'm pretty happy with the quality, considering. I still use this guy too. Where's my grandpa's? I still use it. Works like a charm, especially on corners and stuff. That usually everything's mitered out pretty square, but this top one I made separately and I had to do a little finessing. What time is it anyway? You know?
102.
102, huh? 102, and I'm out here still going at it. I'm about done though.
Not done.
Here's some that I just spun. Let's spill my drink. I actually ate a lot of the cone on this one because it was so good. And then spun the rest. This is a normal bee box. That's what they usually look like. Extra old bee part box here. Turn of the century. This stuff's still in really good shape. So this came to the original beehives. My buddy's dad from the late 40s, 50s, and 60s, probably to the 70s, they were making these things. Oh, what else? I think I'm pretty much done. That was a fun time. It's fully loaded. So I showed this earlier, but for those who didn't see. Oh yeah. What do they say? That's the real shiznit? Top. Frames. New frame. I'm trying to think if I might burn this wood too sometime maybe. I don't know, it looks kind of good though. kind of stands out a little bit like that with the lid being burnt more so. What do you think? Let's see. Yeah, nice burnt look here. These are pretty dark too. Kind of looks nice. Something to think about. Thank you. Kind of what turned out good, and I'm happy with, is that this is doubled up. It's got that crown, kind of that crown to it. Shed that water right off here. Plus, it gives the bees a little more overhang, a little more eave, drip line, I guess. So the little guys have 3 on this hive. You got 3 access points here. Hole I put here, another hole, and then at the bottom, the slat of wood, I got a bigger opening here I can flip. When they start getting busy, I can either remove this or flip it to a bigger opening for them. But they like their tight corridors, you know what I mean? Busy bees, yeah. That's the exciting part when you start seeing bees starting to check it out. And then you start seeing more and more, and then you know that they're into it then. That smells so good. Definitely smells like honeybee wax. That's good. Well, that'll do it for the night. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll try to get on next day or two and be doing something different maybe. All right. Have a good night. I'm signing out.